Operation Military Kids will celebrate its 4th anniversary. OSU Extension has reached thousands of youth and their family members through the program. Teresa Ferrari, Ohio's Operation Military Kids Project Director, has recently returned from a 1-year assignment on loan to National 4-H headquarters, focusing on the program.
Well, I had a great time during my 1-year assignment in Washington, D.C., where I worked with all of the states in their military partnerships. So I learned a tremendous amount. And there are so many different creative ideas that my counterparts are doing in their own states that I have come back with ideas that I can't even begin to describe about what we could do, but creative ideas for camps and for working with school counselors, just a whole host of things that we could do to make our really good program even better.
The plan for Ohio's 5th year of programming is an ambitious one.
We started 4 years ago with 1 camp, and now we have 10. Both day camps and residential camps. We're doing camps that combine family members, a family camp and one with a service member and a teen. So we've greatly expanded the types of things that we're offering. We're able to combine parenting programs with the youth programs. We're going to expand our Speak Out for Military Kids. We'll be doing more military appreciation events, just a full year of activities. The other things that we do are hero packs, which are actually has a dual audience. The audience that assembles them and puts together a backpack with some items that would appeal to a young person and help them stay in touch with their parent when the parent deploys. And then the recipient obviously benefits from that. And I know that we have, I think last year, assembled 1,300 of those, and we're able to distribute them at other events during the year where the young people come together as their parent is about to deploy, and have that as a way to say thank you to them for what they do. We've received some new data from the Department of Defense that for the first time tells us how many youth we have in the state of Ohio by the branch of service, the active and reserve component, county, zip code, age group. So we now know that we have 33,000 military youth in the state of Ohio, all over the state, every county.
The information will allow Extension educators to work with schools and other professionals in their area to reach more military families with Operation Military Kids programs. One good place to start would be regional centers operated by the Ohio National Guard.
They have family assistance centers that are located throughout the state. There are 6 of them geographically dispersed, and they are really the point of contact in that region to find out all about military youth and families. And they provide assistance to all branches of the service, regardless of what branch that is. And they are sort of have their finger on the pulse of what's going on with the military units in their area.
The ball is already rolling in Northwest Ohio, where Extension personnel recently met with military and community representatives to discuss working together on a regular basis. The hope is that this will be the first of such efforts across the state, and being involved in Operation Military Kids isn't just for 4-H personnel.
We had at the hero camps, which are one-day day camps, there was a parent component to that as well, and our FCS educators provided that, and it was a huge hit. So I think that's just one small example of how we can work together to address the needs of the youth, the families, and the communities where they live.
And the impact is incalculable for the youths involved, who say connections they make through Operation Military Kids make all the difference.
I think it may be hard for us to imagine that at the time this happens to them, they don't know anyone else in the same situation. So they feel very isolated. And to find someone else that shares that common experience is huge for them. And then those connections continue.
Federal funding for the program is actually growing, and with First Lady Michelle Obama's emphasis on military families, the future is even more promising. Even if troops withdraw from Iraq and the situation in Afghanistan becomes normalized, these families remain in Ohio and will likely face continued deployments. Operation Military Kids and OSU Extension will be there to help. If you'd like to be more involved in Operation Military Kids, contact Teresa Ferrari or Program Coordinator Jermaine Kennedy.